Hello. Hello, good morning. There you are. What are you doing over there? Good morning, friends. Welcome to another day, the same week, in the studio with Terry B. What's going on, y'all? Today I got a couple things I wanted to talk about. The first thing is an opportunity for a video that I totally slept on that I knew about. And I just didn't even think to do a video on it. And the people of my Discord channel, thank you, went ahead and posted the man's video there. Give me a second, let me turn this down. Dude, this is crazy. I also hate this Stream Beats music. It's getting on my nerves. Let's turn it down like to right there. There we go. That's better. Oh, look, it followed me all the way in here. Finally, you can see it's all cleaned up. That's right. We're all cleaned up now. I'm surprised it went in there like that. What's up, everybody? So first of all, let's say what's up to everybody before I sit down. Let's see. It's Thursday in New York. It's a little chilly. I'm coming off of being a little bit sick. I had to take a COVID test, and everything's fine. I can't find my own live video. Come on, your channel. There we go. All right. I'm getting an ad. Damn it. Here we go. All right, what's up, everybody? We got, dude, get out of here. We got Bolina. Dimitri just got his internet back. Dude, you got to start paying the bills. You can't, you can't expect to watch YouTube videos and Twitch if you don't pay your internet bills, dude. Come on. I'm sorry you keep missing your internet. I don't know what's going on out there in Canada land. But I remember you had your internet down before, and in my experience, man, the internet's terrible in Canada. Remember when I was trying to live stream through there? Shh, terrible. Mario, what's up? Drift King, good morning. What's up, Drift King? It's been a minute. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Ian Lindsay, hello. We got Ismail, Matt A. I don't always ride bikes, but when I do, oh, you do always ride bikes. I thought you were serious. Good morning from the Philippines. What's up? Let's see. Drift is having a slow day at work this morning. Chilly down in Florida, dude. I know the fall weather has hit hard, and I'm kind of hyped because I think it's been a full month since I broke my foot. So I'm gonna slowly introduce some bike riding. I'm gonna probably ride the Drifter maybe this weekend with the mindset that my riding shoe has a really stiff sole on it, so it'll be really hard to bend my foot, you know? So I think it's kind of like wearing the boot, right? Right here, let me, you know what I mean? It's a stiff sole. It doesn't bend, right? So I feel like that'll protect my foot, the bones, you know, from my foot bending. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. So I'm gonna try and ride a little bit. Probably keep it to very mellow, like road or like luxury gravel. You know what I mean? Nothing that I need to get out of the saddle to pedal for, and nothing that is too bumpy. Let's see. But as you can tell, I'm not limping as much anymore, right? Carnell's up in here. Mick Yeve is up. Rip is over here. Large Marge, what's up? Good morning. John Flynn, hello. Christian, John Flynn, Sid Reeser, what's up? Yeah, I got my safety orange on today. William LeBron, what's up? Which room did I move the trash into? Bro, I moved the trash into the room outside, and the trash man picked it up finally. I have organized every box, shelf, nook, and cranny in here. I know where everything is. Crop Top's in the chat, y'all. Dude, Crop Top, if you don't hurry up and become a channel member, I swear to God, dude, I'm gonna come over there and give you COVID. Tommy Palouf, what's up? The Night, hello. The foot's doing good. See, I can do that on it. It's doing all right. I'm taking it easy though. I don't want to push it, I don't want to delay the healing process. J.O., Robert, Josh Giover, Quinn, what's up? It was 27 in Kansas City. Need some bar mitts already. 27 already? I can't live in a place like that. That's crazy, dude. Dennis Blake's in the chat. Brandon Bales. Dude, Brandon Bales has been, if you guys don't know, he has been doing the most. He has been live streaming on Twitch. Why can't I think of the city in Louisiana? Anyways, you should follow him. Follow him on Twitch. The floor looks so clean. It's not so clean, honestly. Yeah, it's pretty empty. Yeah, I'm a dancing queen, baby. Hevlocks is up in here. What's up? All right, I caught up. That was a quick catch up. All right. Let's come over here. Should we pull this mic over? There we go. What's up, podcasters? Is there a little bit of a delay? No. All right. Nylons. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Nylons. As you can see, look, not a lot of bikes in here. I also have a new bike angle. Look, check it out. Now we can see the bike in the stand. Yeah, you like that? Here, let's test it real quick. Oh my God. Look at that, dude. Crop Top is a level NX member. We forced them into it, everybody. We forced Crop Top to becoming a channel member. So now this is the first step in having getting a camera on the bike for doing bike talks and like little maintenance things. We should practice with it right now. What I'm gonna do is this camera might flick off and on too because it's an old Canon. It's just a camera that's been laying around. Here, let me see. Let's see if I can get the chat phone on here. It's kind of in a bad spot because it's just my butt, right? But whatever. I can't get the phone to flip. It's broken. YouTube's broken. The app is broken. Let me see. There we go. No, it's completely broken, guys. Why does it do that? This is why I need a chat for, it just wants to run ads by me again, that's why. This is why I need a YouTube specific chat, and I would stream on YouTube more often. All right, here we go. So we got the chat here. There's something I'm needing to do to my bike anyways. Let's do it while the stream's on here, huh? I think that's a 6 actually. What I need to do is swap out these pedals, eh? Flat pedals on the mountain bike, on the racy mountain bike? No way, dude. Let's take these off right away. Boom. There. This is what it's going to be like, bike maintenance. I can look back at it. What a... all that orange. Anyways, I have some time pedals in here somewhere that I need to put on here. You know I'm a time boy. So that's going to be somewhat in the future of the streams. Another thing I can do is I can do the old picture-in-picture, and I can talk about the bike while I'm down here. Hello. It's kind of silly though. I got to turn on the other mic. Oh, no. I have the mic on. That's right. Nah, I don't mess with egg beaters, dude. I don't mess with egg beaters. Sup from Baltimore. Volume drop. Yeah, there's a bit of a volume drop from mic to mic. It's hard to figure out until I run it through this A10 Mini. Yo. You want me to turn the gain up on this one? Oh, there it is. That's why. I plugged it into a new input. There we go, baby. We're live, baby. There we go. Dude, you guys got to just get with the program, dude. I'm not an audio engineer. Hopefully I have something to fix some of my audio woes here and level out the lav mic and this mic really soon. It's just a cable. I'm just waiting on a cable. And once I get it, we should be good. We should be good. So anyways, we got that. Of course, we got the top down. That looks crazy. Oh, it's because I spun this. There we go. You see how the distortion? Look at this. This is a trip, right? Look at this. Whoa, dude. Look at these funky effects. These are like in-camera effects. So what's going on here is I'm doing, I have an anamorphic, it's pretty much just an anamorphic lens adapter over the RX0 here. So it's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. I think it's cool. It's not de-squeezed though. That's the thing. That's why it looks a little like burp, stretched out. But oh yeah, see, you can see my switcher here. This is what I use for the switching the cameras. If I was to push this one, it'll change cameras to my bike. Watch, I'll push it now. I'll go back to this one, which is 2, and then 1 is my face. And the idea in the future is 4 right here is going to be connected to a wireless camera that I can bring with me and walk around with. So that's what 4 is going to be. And hopefully that'll help me when I'm filming, when I want to work on my bike and film it better. That's the camera angle I want to use is 4. Does that make sense? Let's see. Lewis, what's up? Hello. I need to put this over here. There we go. It makes my fingers look long or scary. Do you remember what your bike weight and gearing were on your cross-country trip? Austin, I never weighed my bike, but a really good guesstimate would be 75 pounds is what I was saying. Just because of the... I dropped off 2 boxes across the country on the trip, and so if anyone doesn't know, I rode across the country. I feel like I've said this a million times, over the summer with some friends, and I live streamed the whole thing, and from beginning to end, I had to carry a bunch of batteries, camera, extra cables, extra bike parts, all of my camping gear, food, water, clothing, and that was it. That was the end of it. So a lot of extra weight was streaming gear, and those batteries are really heavy. I was using the Max Oak batteries, and they're very extremely heavy. So yeah, I think the bike was about 75 pounds is a good guess. And my gearing, I ran Eagle in the back, so that's a 10 to 52. And in the front, because of the weight, I had a 32 tooth chain ring from Arn. And the reason why I went with a 32 is I did a practice ride live stream where I did a practice camp out, which was like a day pedal away from New York City in Harriman State Park area. And riding there was, we had to ride up a hill climb that was like, a 20 to 30 minute hill climb, kind of steep. And it was doable. I climbed up the hill, but it felt like my original gearing was a 46. And it just felt like I could do it, but it just felt like I needed one more gear, like one more spinnier gear. So what the workaround was, I also had a 32 chain ring lying around. So I put the 32 on. So most of my gearing, I was mostly in the 10, the 12 or the 11, I don't know how the spacing goes, but like the first, I was mostly on the first like 4 gears, maybe 5 gears of my 12 speed riding here. On the climb days, I was barely climbing. I was rarely ever in the Eagle, like in the 52 tooth. Like that was way too spinny, way too slow. But there are often times when I was like 2 away from it, which is like probably a 44 or 46. So 44, 32 with the weighted down bike. And remember, I was pedaling a little differently. I was in sandals with flat pedals. So a little different, Oh, you like the ghetto sticker? Yeah, the ghetto sticker is from some guys in Russia. Sweet ghetto. Can you put the 4 in a drone outside? Oh, that would be sick. I also wanted to run a camera to like, I'm a fan of some of the studio things that Casey Neistat has done. And I'm a big fan of the camera that points down at the sidewalk outside. And I'm also a fan of the camera outside the front door. I think that is sick. So if I had a disposable camera that I didn't care about, I would try to run a camera with power to it full time, but I don't have any cameras. And I wouldn't want to use a GoPro because I wouldn't want to use a new GoPro. I'd want to use an old GoPro. Anyways. 4 5-pound batteries. Yeah, those batteries were heavy. Get some SVA film students to act as interns and get some extra angles. Nah, I don't know, man. I also put out a request for editors, and I got some responses. So those of you who I responded to, looking forward to discussing more of my plans and what it means to help the channel out and be an editor. So Rosie, what's up, Rosie? Finally used my last hotline sticker I bought 2 years ago. Put it on my new bike. Rosie, you should share that on Discord. I would love to see it. Tag me on Instagram. I would love to use it as a photo for my Instagram store. Skyclad Wander says, welding slow because boss is a doink. We out here. Hell yeah. Yo, Paul Bogosin. Paul, welcome to Level NX. I appreciate the support. Thank you for joining the channel. Andrew Amundsen, thank you for joining the channel. Welcome to Level NX. That's that amount of support. I appreciate every extra, little support from the community. NX channel members have access to all the live streams forever. They usually get archived, so you'll have access to old ones that have been archived from it's kind of wild to go back and look at not only the production quality has changed, the audio really hasn't. But everything else has kind of changed a lot. The space has changed a lot. The first time I was doing these streams consistently was out of my apartment during COVID. So the topics have changed a lot. So it's kind of bizarre to go back. So if you have a chance, you can go back and check some of those old ones out. That'd be sick. Hevlock says get a Ring doorbell. Yeah, I don't know though, man. There's no way to plug into that video feed consistently without having the app on, I want to be able to plug it into my system without doing a screen share or something. You know what I mean? Where would you buy a cable long enough to run a semi-remote camera? I would probably run that through SDI. That would be the best bet. SDI, or there's ways to do it. I know they sell big, huge HDMI cables are terrible. It's better to do SDI. I mean, if you do SDI, then you have to do a conversion. You have to plug in another thing that converts SDI to HDMI or HDMI to SDI. Or use a wireless HDMI transmitter like this right here. Let me see. Hold on. That's a receiver. I'll show you the transmitter. It's over here. I just happen to have a HDMI transmitter right here. And oh yeah, this is another improved design of the stream recently. You see the sheen off the, oh, wrong way. You see the sheen? You see that light? Sheen right there? I put an additional light behind the camera just so when I hold products up, there's light on it. That's how fucking dorky I got with this new setup. Because before, let me see if I can show you before. Here we go. This is before. Look it. I can get light on it, but I have to use this key light. So I can only do it like this, at this angle. As soon as I turn it flat to the camera, there's no fill on it. It's just an edge. You see what I mean? So now you see the difference? It's got edge and it's got a front light for product, just for the live streams. And the light that I hung behind the camera is my old key light from the first streams. It's that rectangle thing. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, we're on a heavy tech talk. So this is a transmitter. This is a Mars 400. I did not buy this. This is a Mars 400S Pro. So this does HDMI and SDI. So this is what I'm going to be using to mount a camera. I want a smaller, I don't know, a smaller GoPro-like camera, something where you turn it on and it just is a clean feed and it's not very big, because I want to have on the bottom of this have like a Gorilla Pod or something that I can just like mount up like over there on my bike stand or something and just kind of move it around with me. The original plan for a camera here in the studio was this camera here that I'm talking to. I used to have it built out on wheels, and it was completely wireless, and the key light followed it, and it was all on one stand. The problem that I ran into, why I didn't end up using it for very long, was the floor is too bumpy. It's like not smooth enough. So either I need to buy really nice, big, soft wheels, or that's the only option, really. It just didn't work. So anyways, I bought this. These are for work. Like I bought these for working in production, which I've got a rental or two off of them so far. And they're not super expensive. They're like $650. So I've rented them twice. So yeah, they're not even paid off yet, which sucks. But they're useful for live streams too. So Brandon says, I wouldn't want to put that transmitter outside. Yeah, you wouldn't put it outside. You would put the camera or whatever that is worth less money, and you would try to waterproof it as much as possible, right? And you would put that outside from probably roof level pointing down, right? And then you would have this inside. So you'd have a HDMI cable running into the back of this here. And then this would transmit to this system here. You get what I'm saying? So this wouldn't be outside. You would only have the camera outside. But it would have to be a camera I don't care about, and I don't have any cameras I don't care about. I don't think anyone really has any cameras they don't care about. And what I mean about a camera that I don't care about, like an older GoPro, like say we're on GoPro 11 now. So say if I had a GoPro 8, right? It's many years old already, many generations old. I don't obviously use it. I would use that, but I always try and sell my old GoPros because I always buy the new GoPro. I feel like I have to test it. So I always try to sell it for a cheaper, affordable price to someone else who's going to use it. You know what I mean? That way, I feel like there's less waste. They get a deal. I also help fund the next GoPro without having to pay full. You know what I mean? So it helps. I feel like that's a better way to do it instead of holding on to old gear. So that's what I'm trying to do. I can use your 7D. Crop Top, you have a 7D? What? Trade me for this 60D up here, dude. This 60D right here, this camera, look. This camera only goes, this is what it outputs, and I had to plug in Magic Lantern to it for it to even do this with a clean feed. And it doesn't output a perfect 1080. This is what it outputs over HDMI. It's not a good camera for streaming. It also will turn off after, like, it doesn't turn off. It just has to like close the mirror and open it back up. It's like you'll hear it. Sometimes it'll just click. It's like every 10 minutes or so. It's kind of wild. Let's see. Where are we at? Feels safe enough inside the window. Oh, yeah. Looks like a steampunk design. How is my leg? Oh, my leg's good, dude. You missed the intro. I was walking around. You have a VHS camera? I have a really sick camera too. Are we gonna just go? Is this stream gonna just be camera talk? I don't mind that. Let me see. I have one right here. Hold on. Let me get a charger brick real quick. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this was gifted to me, and I shot with this camera already. But this camera here, this is a Canon GL2, and it's popular because it has the 3CCD chip. Here, I'll show you this way. So this is kind of like a VX. It's like Canon's version of the VX, the popular Sony VX. So this records the tape, all right? And my friend gave this to me because they weren't using it. They had it forever, and he's like, "You want it? I'll give it to you. You know, if you'll use it." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll use it." But then I hurt my foot. But I got this when I was in San Francisco. But it came with an Optica Death lens. Look at this. Look at this fucking lens. It's so sick. So if you follow me on Instagram, I put an example, like a quick test shot from this camera. So I want to show you what I did to it. The thing that makes this cool is the lens and the mic. The mic on this camera is so good. It's just got these two capsules and they're stereo. So it's really good at recording left and right. All right. And then the most important feature of this whole setup is that I made it run without tapes. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So if you turn this on, here, let me move this stuff out of the way. So if you turn this on, so we have a screen up here that I added. This screen, this was added later. Why is this so tight? Oh, there we go. You don't have to have a power brick right here because this thing takes batteries, but you can see that it's kind of charging right now. So I'm going to turn this on, and then I'm going to turn on the camera, which I always forget where it is because I haven't used this that much. That'll tell you right there how much I've turned this on and off. It's hiding under the power brick. That's why I can never find it. Turn this on, right? Open this up. So right here it says go to record, so we'll hit record, manual. Oh. There we go. I'm sorry, I messed that up. There we go. You see the screen? So what I did was, here, let me swap to this camera. So that's the fisheye, and it no longer records. It has a little monitor up here now, and you can see my hand, right? So what this does, this monitor has an SD card in right here on the, oh, where is it? Oh, it's on this side. It's right under here. There's an SD card input on there. And the reason why this is important is that tapes are no longer, why is this recording? It says it's recording. They're no longer, they are available, but they're getting more and more expensive. They're no longer really made in my experience. You have to find old ones. You can't go to the store and buy a new one, right? So by making it tapeless, that gets rid of that problem, the cost of tapes. You can't really record over a tape more than a few times. In fact, I just experimented with this when I was in San Francisco, when I made that video that had like some of like handy cam footage. Excuse me. I ran into issues when I re-recorded over some tapes. I had issues with it. So this gets rid of that problem. It also, a lot of the issues with these cameras is that the tape deck actually breaks. And this tape deck is still working, but it's already showing signs of a lot of wear. Like it doesn't take the tape or eject it properly. And this is another workaround for that. And then the final, most important reason why this is cool to have a tapeless old camera like this is that I can now record straight to SD card, and I don't have to transfer the tape. I don't know if you've ever transferred a tape before, but the only way to transfer it is you have to play the tape back in real speed. So you have to plug in this camera, which takes 4 adapters to even get it into your computer with USB-C or whatever. And then, so you have to have those adapters. Luckily I do because of that Joji video thing. But then you have to play the tape back. So if you shot, 2 hours of tape that day, it's going to take you 2 hours to transfer it. And then you have to go through and make the cuts. With this, you record straight to this guy. This screen here is a recorder, and then you just take the SD card out, plug it into your computer, bring it into Premiere. There's one step you got to do. You have to change the pixel size to stretch it back out the proper way, and then that's it. It's kind of cool. So yeah, this thing's cool. I know you guys are probably like, why would you want to use an old camera? It's just like the look. Oh, there's a fucking battery right here. I had a battery in the handle right here. Already ready. That's funny. It's just that the look of it is like something you can't really... I'm sure that there's professionals out there that can really fake it to make it look like it looks, but it has a certain look and a sound that is amazing. And I love it. Now, running it through this AV port, that's how it's working. There is some quality loss, but it's negligible for me. I mean, I think it's fine. You get a little bit of quality loss. It's better to record straight to the tape, obviously. But whatever, dude. It looks cool. It has a look, and I want to use this mostly for the fisheye and film crop top doing some fixed gear freestyle tricks. What's up, crop? You still here? So like that skate video angle, you know what I mean? Like this. Here. Oh, look at that. Why did that happen? So you know that like skate video angle, right? Like I would be like this. Filming bikes though, like super low to the ground, big, huge. Imagine doing this in like New York, like Midtown, where the buildings are just like coming down like this on you. So cool. It's something that I grew up watching and that I've been highly influenced by. So now I've never had the tools. When I was younger, watching skate videos, I never had the access to any of this stuff. I didn't even know how to use it. I didn't even have a computer until I was like almost out of high school. So like this, having tech like this now that I'm older is like, I'm super excited to use the tools that inspired me in a way to get into where I'm at now with filmmaking and photography and whatever. This is one of the things. So pretty cool, man. And I forgot I got some batteries for this. I should just put them in here now. This isn't mandatory, but it does have a spot for these batteries. I tried to just order 2 and it wouldn't let me just order 2. I had to get 4. It was very annoying. But yeah, you just pop these guys in. So there, you charge this up, and then you don't really need the battery brick anymore, but I'm still gonna use it. I think that's a good call if like this battery dies or whatever. But maybe I should plug it in and charge it right now. Make sure it'll charge. Probably a good idea. Here we go. I have heard horror stories about batteries smoking up and burning out, so make sure that doesn't happen on my watch, you know what I mean? All right. Let's turn that other mic off. Crop needs a sponsor me tape for Affinity. He's already like pretty good with Affinity. Tape meaning VSHC. Those are Super 8. I mean, I'm sorry. Those are high 8. Those are high 8 tapes. Andrew. So I went on a tangent, so I'm gonna go. You can fix that shutter timer with a firmware hack. What do I do with the firmware hack? Wish I could shoot video with my A900. Dad cam, what's up? Motombo Colombo. Hi, everybody. Got to do a 90s skate video. Yeah, totally. I mean, I don't know anyone who skates, really, like actually skates all the time, but bike video. Yeah, City Bike Boys is definitely the vibe, except for with that video, I didn't have a fisheye. This one has a super wide lens, so I think like chasing stuff, like chasing people, like all that stuff's going to be sick. Shang says, I want to buy a camera and record it like you, but the salesman in Germany doesn't allow me. He told me it's illegal to record outside. Oh, interesting. We'll just record inside then, buddy. Is the output to the monitor same as it would be going to tape? Dimitri, I answered that already. You asked before I answered, though. No, it's not the same. It's not the same quality. There's a little bit of a quality loss because it's going out of AV. But after looking at the footage myself, I can't tell it. I can't tell the difference. It's all low quality footage. You know what I mean? It's not HD. It's not even SD. I'm pretty sure it's below SD. I think it's 480. It might be SD. I might be wrong. I don't know exactly the actual pixel density of it, but it's already lower than what we're used to. So like, you know, like I'm going to upscale it, you know, and upload it that way anyways. But yeah. Carnell just learned that tape and film has gelatin in it. Yeah, it's weird. They have animal products in it. Kind of weird, huh? I've got to do that transfer with a bunch of old VHS tapes my wife has. Been putting it off. Oh man, that's going to take so long. Just use a number 2 pencil. Oh, to rewind? Nah, don't work like that. Belina has a Sharp VL 310. It's too old to do something today. Nah. Do I have a CRT to play it back? No, I don't. And that's another thing. I'd want to upload. If I did a full 4.3 video, I would upload it in 4.3 for sure. I know some people were upset about it. Me uploading the City Bike Boys in a 16:9 instead of a 4.3. That was just a mistake. I forgot to change my settings, honestly. So I wish I would have done it the correct way. What resolution does it output and what res do you record at? I don't know off the top of my head. Honestly, I've only ran a test in here, and I sent it straight from the computer and airdropped it to my phone. I haven't even dropped anything into Premiere yet, so I'll answer that soon once I film a video with it. New track lacrosse video would be cool, Crop. I'd be down with that. We'd have to go ride somewhere else. Maybe Cunningham. Or just maybe a few spots. We get someone to drive us, and we just go and film all day. That'd be kind of sick. Remember back in the day, a few guys running around with similar cameras shooting BMX flatline vids. Yeah. Winter Barentsen. What's up, dude? I got my hat on. Got my beanie on. Do you charge to make helmet cameras like yours? No, I don't. If you upload in 4.3, make sure you do the side banners that look sick to at least appease the quality mongers. What do you mean side banners? Side banners. Carne asada? Oh yeah. For sure. Let me see. I have something I want to share. Let's see. I think I saw carne asada. All right. So, let me see. Is this going to work? Yeah. Why is this being ridiculous? There we go. Okay. You guys have seen this, right? Stop. Fucking hell, dude. Oh my God. Someone's at the door. Hold up. I'll be right back. Woo, Eric got 3 big boxes, man. He got 3 big boxes. Look, there's the chat there. Maybe we should just put the chat here in the screen. There we go. We don't need to see that Reddit shit. Okay, so this is what I was going to talk about earlier. This was the opportunity that I that I had to make a video about, and I totally blew it. And of course, you know, this guy's way, you know, miles ahead of me in storytelling anyways. He did a pretty good job of making this video. So have you guys seen this NYC bike lane bounty video? This bike lane, so basically, here, let's see if I can. See if I can pull up another. There we go. I don't know what kind of shit is going to pop up here, though. Get paid to report drivers parked in the cycle lane. What is this? Where is this? Europe? Who wrote this? YouTuber. Oh, they're just reporting on his fucking. That's so annoying. They're reporting on his. Oh yeah. See, 3 weeks ago is when this came out. This is what I mean. So this was shared all over Instagram. I knew about this a couple weeks ago, and I fucking missed my opportunity, basically, to make a video about it. It would have, perfectly on point with the content that I put out, right? It's New York. It's about bikes. Anyways, yeah. So basically, New York City is thinking about doing a bounty. In fact, they have this for idling cars, and this story went viral a few years back about this guy who, just pretty much snitched on people who are idling in their cars, because there's no idling zones in New York City. You can't just, a lot of people will just sit in their car with it on because it's cold out and they're holding parking spots, or they're just like delivery people. There's all kinds of reasons why. Anyways, this guy made a bunch of money, and he kind of went viral. His story kind of went viral about it. Him just kind of snitching on other New Yorkers, right? So they're thinking about doing the same snitch, and sorry, I'm calling it snitching because it is, idea for the bike lane. And like most of me is definitely okay with it, but part of me is like, I don't like that type of behavior. I like tattletales and people, you know what I mean? So I'm on the fence about it. I think it's cool, and I think it's safe. I think it's great. But I don't condone that type of behavior out of people. I don't think people need to be, you need to go tell somebody on someone else. You know what I mean? Anyways. But if you do it, they're talking about doing a 25% of the ticket, and the normal ticket's $175. So if you haven't seen it, Casey Neistat obviously did a really good job in this video here. I will drop it in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and cut that because I'm not trying to get fucking hit with anything crazy. But here, I'll drop it right there for you. Never seen it. So there's the link down there if you guys want to watch it. But like, yeah, I'm with it, but I'm against it. Does that make sense? Like I feel it, but I also, that is just not the type of behavior that I feel like should be rewarded. And also like parking the bike lane shouldn't be allowed either, but like getting people to like, I don't know. It just feels weird. This is NYC Bike. So this is just one of the things that's like, that the city, it looks like the city's trying to make commuting safer for people. But honestly, there's so many more issues with, and when I'm speaking mostly about like Brooklyn and Manhattan, because those are the ones I'm more familiar with. I'm not as familiar with Staten Island, the Bronx, and Queens, but there's just not infrastructure and for delivery guys, right? Like, where the hell are you? Where the bodega on the side of like First Ave? Where is the delivery truck supposed to park then? I'm not condoning them parking in the bike lane, but there's nowhere for them to park to unload and bring your local bodega the goods that it requires to sell you later. So it's like the bigger issue. There's a bigger issue there. Now, people just pulling over and getting out to hop into the bodega in a car and to buy a coffee, I see that all the time in Brooklyn, especially in the morning, and that's mad annoying. They double park. there's no parking for them. It's like maybe there's too many cars. Maybe too many people have cars. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But paying someone to snitch on someone is I don't know. I don't know if I don't like that behavior very much. Let's see. I bet you all the reports would be about cops in the bike lane. So that's another thing is I bet that there is no ticket for that. Ambulance, cops, firefighters, any kind of city government car, I bet you none of those get tickets. Rosie says last mile deliveries could be done by e-cargo bikes so that trucks don't block the bike lane. Have you seen the e-cargo bikes in New York? Where does the e-cargo bike park to deliver the goods? They got to park in the bike lane. You can't expect them to park on the sidewalk, right? So where do they park? Now there's an e-cargo bike park blocking the bike lane with cyclists going around it, and they're like unloading things from it, right? That is, Rosie, I agree with you. That is definitely an option, a better option. It's a smaller thing. But where is the distribution center for, like there needs to be a distribution center where these cargo bikes go to pick up the things to bring them to the bodegas, right? It's crazy. I know for a fact that there's a game between UPS drivers and NYC parking cops. Basically, there's a tax, and none of the truck drivers pay, like they don't get in trouble for getting tickets, and it's just like an under the table type of thing with New York City and UPS. They pay a fee every year, basically. That's what I've been told. I've been told that is law. That's how it works. But I don't know. There's a lot of weird things that happen that I'm sure I'm just talking out of my ass about. But yeah, Rosie, that's a good way. They didn't want to be like SF, and SF, the cameras are coming for the buses. Oh, really? Oh, so they have cameras on buses that record anyone parked in the lanes? That's pretty crazy. Matthias, thank you for joining at level X01. Thank you for the extra support, dude. I appreciate that. Let's read off what a X01 member gets. Let's see. Oh my God, we have to do one of these again. It's been a while since I dropped one of these. So an X01 member gets access to all the archived live streams. They get early access to members only they get early access to videos, and they get members only rough cuts, which to be honest, it's been about 3 weeks since I've done one. So I am due to do another one soon. Excuse me. But X01 members get a merch discount code. And the last time I dropped one, you might have to go pretty far back on my posts, but I posted one for X01 members a while back. Now that I have the new store running, I need to post a new one. So anyways, thank you for the support, and I will for sure get you a merch discount code for all the XL members. Let's see. And Christopher Dorrell, shout out to you for being an XX1 member. That is the perk. Shout outs. All right, let me see. Hey, bro, I'm from Indonesia. All right. Terry B, your level head headedness is really getting in the way of social media rage engine. I'm sorry, Hevlocks. I can't I can't handle it. I can't handle the it's more it's more complicated. It's not black and white. All the issues, it's not just like this way or this way. There's other things involved, man. And it takes just being a cyclist, just being someone who rides a bike in the city, you have a point of view, right? But I wouldn't say I drive. I have a driver's license and I have driven in the city. So I have that point of view as well, right? I'm also a pedestrian, so I have that point of view as well, right? Like, so I see how it is from all 3 points of view. So that's how you have to look at it. You can't just be like, I ride bikes and it needs to be this way. Like, you got to look at it from everyone's point of view. Now, I'm not defending lazy ass car drivers. But you should, think about, put yourself in other people's shoes, man. You know what I mean? So was there enough interest in the Go Juice bottles? I don't think so, man. I put it on Discord. I don't know. What do you guys think? Here, I have a, let's see. I'm going to put myself on blast here. I have my own, Google Drive. Yeah, I have some terrible examples here. Here we go. Let's see. This one. So here is the stop, dude. No. This is the Go Juice. So this was the original design here that I'm highlighting. So I had someone in Indonesia help me with this stuff. The problem is that they made this beautiful, like I told them that I'm making them, they're made through Specialized, obviously, for the purest bottles. But they didn't go in and like look at the actual available colors, and like this isn't available. Like I can't make it this way. Like this is impossible to make this bottle color. It's not available. You can't get that color top and you can't get that color bottle. So I can't do it this way. So my option to that is, thank you for asking, by the way. Purist. Yeah. So if anyone wants to know, like you can design bottles through Specialized. Let's see. Let me see. Pull up my design. Get out of here, dude. My bottles. Here we go. Come on. Oh. Why are you doing that, dude? Oh, here it is. So this is what I got. So basically, this is a terrible, here, maybe edit. There we go. This is the closest I can get to making it feel like it should feel. So I don't know. Is there interest in these bottles? It has like white Diet Go Juice, the white bottle. Yeah. So there's this one, and then there's the other option is like this gray version, which I just don't think. Yeah, I just don't know. I think the white's better because the white goes with the white on the, I just think the white's better. What do you guys think? I'd love to know. Yeah, I would have to do. So I would do a quantity. I would basically do 100 sets, so that's 200 bottles, and that's a lot to carry, dude. It's a lot to carry. like a lot, you know, like a lot of space is what I'm saying. A lot of space, you know, like that's a lot of space to have to like hold, you know, that many bottles. So they would probably be, I mean, it has the estimate. So like the price would be, you know, anywhere from, it would be a lot of money. It would be a lot of money, but you know, I don't, you know, I'm, I feel like it would work out though, you know? And it would be cool to just have, you know, a few bottles. Oh, just the logo on a white bottle? I never thought about that. Is there a way to do something like a pre-order and then decide on that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that would work. Let me see. Yo. TJ Bogle. Yo, thank you for the level X01. I got to get you as well a merch discount code. Appreciate that. In the UK, if you park in the bike lane twice, your license is removed. Damn. Yo, TB, what's up from Indiana? What's up, Billy Wood? Jeremy Davis bought his first fixed gear this year after watching Hotline videos. Absolutely love it. Yo, man, hopefully you're having a good time. Don't forget to check out other bikes as well. Tall Asian Mike, tall ass Mike, waiting for your hoodie. Oh. Are those bottles insulated so it doesn't get hot quickly? Nah, these ones aren't. They do have options for that. I'm not a fan of those bottles myself. Power Karma, what's up, dude? I dig the hat, but if I get more Hotline merch, my wife will claim it. I came back from a business trip with a cool Cummings hat, and she claimed it. Damn. She gets that. I mean, that's how it goes, right? So it seems like people feel the look. Goju's Delight. Rip says, take my money. 100 batch minimum or no minimum? The minimum is 50. They're not gonna make them unless you do 50. But if I only do 50, that's only 25 sets. Does it make sense? Like normally, I would, you know, when I buy bottles, I buy 2 at a time. So some people are saying gray, some people are saying white. Gray sits better. Okay. More people are into the gray. It was supposed to look like, you know, it's supposed to look like Dr. Pepper. Like that's the whole idea, right? Like this is supposed to be similar. You see what I mean? It's supposed to be like a similar thing as this right here, right? You guys get that vibe, right? He forgot the established, huh? You got to put that established mark down there. Also, the 23 flavors would be sick. I don't know why. I didn't even think of any of that stuff. Oh, well. I did my longest ride. Did I already say this? I did my longest ride last weekend. In mid-ride, I made some Terry B. Go Juice at a gas station near Bear Mountain. Dude, it got you through it, didn't it?
Gray's better. Gray's dope. Gray sits better. Changed my mind to gray. Damn. I can't fit 26 ounce on my bike with the frame bag on. What do you need a frame bag for, Dimitri? What you need a frame bag for? I love the 26 ounce bottles. Would the formula be Gatorade plus Red Bull? Yes, sir. What does the eagle color say, by the way? I can tell you right now. It tells you how long you've been a channel member for. So let's filter this to, yeah. So when you're fresh and brand new and your first ever channel member setup, you're like a pinkish purple. So there's a few of you who are pinkish purple because you're brand new. And then after you've done a full month in, you're purple. And then after 2 months, it's more of a bluish purple color. And then after 6 months, so that's 2 to 6 months, and then 6 months and up is like a teal. And then, oh, Crop Top used to be a channel member. Look at that. And then after a full year, it's green. Whoa, what happened there? Oh. Let's see. A full year is green, all the way up to 2 years. 2 years, it turns yellow. And I think that's where we're at right now because I haven't had channel memberships that long. 30 Drift King's going to be one of the first ones to go change colors. Well, there's some in front of Drift King, but there's a few people who will get orange, and that's after 36 months, and then there's one for 48 months. So it's just time on the channel as channel members. Kind of crazy, right? Yeah, it's been over a year. Those would fly off the shelf. Oh, the bottles, that'd be cool. I mean, I'm just trying to find more things. I know that you guys have mentioned water bottles in the past, a kit, which I'm working on, and like cycling cap things, like actually things you would like wear. So of course I'm doing something with Indo Customs and working on a kit with them. So I'll have my own kit hopefully sometime next year. That'll be available hopefully on the web store, but we might have to work something out where it's through, it might have to be through their website. I don't know how complicated that's going to be, but it would be nice if people who were on the YouTube, like on YouTube, could click down below the video and buy a kit, you know? True definition of what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it works that way once you've been with someone for a long time. Let me see. We need a poll. Yeah, maybe. Grand Boy wants to show off the Herman Miller chair. The one in the back? Let me see. You want to see the one in the back? All right, hold on.
This one is real. These are 2 real ones. We had to go up to, excuse me. There we go. I told you I got a cough. I'm a little getting off of this head cold, but this chest cold. This right here, we went to Midtown. This is Tatum's choice chair. This here. Look at the chair. Oh yeah. I don't use it right now because it has wheels on it. And if you look at my floor over here, let me see. See how messed up the floor is? Oh, nope. See how messed up the floor is down here? You probably can't, but that's from me being on the wheeled chair. It basically ate all the paint away.
Anyways. Oh, the one I'm sitting on? I think this one's a fake one. Here. Let me see. This one's real. This one's gifted. This one was gifted by Matthew B. It was a Matthew B. Welcome to the studio gift. Super nice of him. Go with the flow. Jeanette Cowles, you'd buy some Terry bottles? All right. That's another. We'll add it. We'll chalk another one up to the list. Dictionary Pictionary. I just got a new bike yesterday, a Specialized Hard Rock, and it came with a holder, so I need a flask. Sick. Flask on the mountain bike would be sick. Yo, yeah, you've been here for a year, dude. Crop Top canceled his card and forgot to re-up. Dude, I didn't even realize you were a channel member before. Putting you on the spot, dude. Sorry. I think the white bottle is more in line with Dr. Pepper. I agree, Nick. Elias, good morning. Fuck, kit would be sick. Yeah, we're gonna work with a kit. Brian Williams, dude, what's up? You got your 11 months as a GX member. I see you. What brand is the aerial camera? You're talking about this cam. It's OBS cam is what it's called. It's an OBS cam. There's another camera. Here, I'll show you. Let's see. I'll send you a link to. I have a quicker way to do that. I have an affiliate for it. I got an affiliate link, bro. This camera right here is the one though. This one right here. So I'll drop this in the chat. Here's the link right here for the floating camera. It's called the Insta360 Link. It is a damn good camera. I'm trying to get them to send me one, but they only send me stuff for bike stuff. It's messed up, dude. Oh yeah, Power Karma. You got an Insta360 link as well. See? This angle looks like green screen. This big angle here. Bad Bikes, what's up? You should do a vid with bike collection. Possibly. I mean, I don't. It feels like a flex. Yo, thank you for the 10 SGDs, dude. 5th of February 2023, you're gonna be official, dude. What is that? What's that mean, bro? You're gonna change colors on us? Who's in some of the other studios in your building? Artists, businesses? There's a business downstairs, and then on this floor we're all connected, and it's just me and a bunch of artists. a photographer, and a bunch of artists. Meandering Orange. Yo, how do you stay organized? Your setups are all on point. Nah, they're not. I look organized right now, but it took weeks of digging through. Basically, since the summer, since I got back from my bike tour across country, before I left, I had a shoot that was YouTube related, and then I had a shoot before that was like for a client, and then I had a shoot a live stream thing before that. So like all this stuff was, and then I shot a narrative piece, and all this stuff was all mixed up together and just thrown everywhere. And I was so unorganized when I got back that it took me weeks, like 2 weeks of just cleaning out the studio and finally dialing things in and having the time to, because honestly, it's because I broke my foot. I had the time to like sit here and mess with stuff, because my foot wasn't hurt, I'd probably be out there riding my bike and live streaming and stuff. That's one of the huge disadvantages to live streaming, is that you do it for, a chunk of hours a day, and I can't really just like do my normal stuff if I'm streaming all the time. One of the reasons why I took a break from streaming when I hurt my foot is that now I'm using it to catch up on other things. So as soon as my foot's feeling better, I'll be back on the live streams. I have my my bag. You can kind of see it right here on the wall. My POV bag for the stream. I want to set that up so I can hang it there and always have things to be ready to have everything being charged all the time while it's hanging, because that's a good spot for it, I think. And everything else has a place now. So like I used to have like all my GoPro chargers, and I had like this thing here where I would have like on my desk down here, I'd have like all these cables hanging everywhere, and it was like all my cameras would charge here, anything that charged through USB would all be over here. So I would get back from a shoot or like, a race coverage or like a live stream, and I'd throw all my stuff on this table, which I also use as my computer desk here, and things would just stack so high, and I would never finish like closing out a project before starting something new, and that just like would turn into a big mess. So to help with that, I started to establish some rules, finish what I start, and also I put all my charging stuff over here. And I don't know if there's a way, I guess I can show you like this. So I moved all of my charging stuff away from this desk here, where it used to be, and now it's over here. I'll just walk and show you. Does that make sense? Like now when I get back from a shoot, I remove my media. Come on, bro. That's media, bro. And I start dumping stuff, but I take it out, and then I go over there and I take the batteries out and I charge everything. So it's always ready, and it's out, ready to grab. And then, put all my cameras away, built like how I want them built. So I have like, if I want to use my FX3, it's in a state right now where I can like pick it up. I can shoot with it right now. Has everything I need on it right now. But it's also not overbuilt where I can't like pack it up quickly. I also have my other camera ready that I use for client work that's like built in a way ready to shoot. All I have to do is throw a V-mount on it, So Drew, if you want to know how to do that, you got to buy one of these cameras here. And use that camera. It's pretty good. Nick, what's up, dude? You haven't seen a live stream in a long time. The setup is legit. Nick, dude, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, we got a couple, we got the overhead to do like, the idea is I want to, like, this is set up for live streaming, obviously, but this angle here, along with this angle, is like to do quick videos where I can be shooting straight to this ATEM Mini here. It actually records to HDMI. So the idea is to be able to record, I mean, not HDMI, to it records to USB-C, like straight to a solid state. So the idea is to be able to like use this, right, and talk straight to the camera here, have an overhead, and then be able to just easily cut these like this, instead of having to take an SD card out of this camera and take an SD card out of this camera. I can just do it all here on the Mini, and then it just cuts down a little bit, cut down on some of the editing time. I haven't been successful at it yet because I still have audio issues, but hopefully this cable is going to help me. Let me see. Mark says, are you more active on here or Twitch? Right now I'm more active on YouTube because I hurt my foot. I just got kind of done talking about that. But once I get back on my bike, like I said, this weekend, possibly even tomorrow, is going to be, it's either tomorrow or Saturday. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to go and go on a ride and keep it real mellow and just do something on the gravel bike. And I'll probably make a video or whatever with it, but keep it mellow in terms of like real mellow gravel or road, and nothing too crazy bumpy. Because I think I'm healed enough to do that now. I'm not healed enough to ride mountain bikes or anything, but keeping it very chill on some luxury gravel or on some road, I think it'd be fine. So what were you saying? Active here at Twitch. Oh yeah. So then it's hard to balance the both, but I'm working on being able to do Twitch and YouTube more consistently together, and that comes in with having an editor. I need an editor, or maybe two editors to help. Anyways, Power Karma wants to know if he can plug your video here using it. Yeah, dude, go ahead, man. You should be able to plug it. If it bans you, I'll push it through. Go ahead, dude. When does it tell you affiliate clicks in orders? I just did another. Not sure if you get it. You just ordered one of those cameras? Did you, Mike, did you order a Insta360 X3? It actually it sends me an email usually. Yeah, my lungs are still not cleared up. Also, someone just ordered some stickers from the old website. Damn it, that's going to be a pain in the ass to try to fix later. Let's see, what else? Studio looks different. You aren't in this Affinity studio anymore. No, here, I'll give you a quick tour.
All right, you haven't been here in a while, so this is especially for you, Nick. So this, from here to here, all the way over here, this is now all my space. Remember before I shared, it's probably a similar amount of space with Jason. So we both had our stuff in there. And it was great because, you know, he's a bike guy and he owns a bike company, so it really worked for us working together. But we both ran out of space. Like I was like tucked in a corner real tight and kind of just like really running out of space. And then he was also, I think he realized he was running out of space once I left. Once I left, he was like, oh, I have all this space now. So, you know, it was probably the right time to move. So I moved in here with Eric, who's already been in here for a while, Eric Otto. Let me come over here. And we also have this space over here. And this is a shared space, which is nice because like I can pull out I don't know if you can see this. I guess you can, yeah. I can pull out like, you know, some bins or a Pelican case or whatever when I'm getting ready to like do client work. And I can build my cameras here, like a nice overhead light, you know. Anyways, so now we have this other space that I can work with and like build things out. There's a tabletop there. And then Eric's studio is in there, and then Maya's studio is over here, and she's got a big, huge space over there. And we rent from her. So this is it. We got a couple extra lights. We got all of my lights are set up. I can run them now on this iPad here. So I can turn this light right now. It's kind of like an orange color. I can change it to more of a blue color. You might not see a lot of this. Or I can change it to like a teal. Like I can go red. I can go crazy with it, right? Which is nice, and it's all from the iPad here. I have it on a mixed kind of I have it on 3200, like a warmer light right now. You know, and then I have another light back here that's like my edge light. That's running on this iPad, so I can turn it off and on. It's super bright. You see what it's doing to the floor there? And it's all running off an iPad. And this is something I've had. I was just too lazy to set it up, Nick. It just happened. And then my key light right here that I use for this camera, I'll show you from here. So like so this is my key light, see? Turn that off. And you see this on my shoulder here? That's that light behind me. See, I can turn it up. As you can see, that's the edge light. I can really crank it up if I want, turn it down. Where is it at? 43%. I usually have it at like 15. I just want like a little edge right there, and then I turn this key light on like this. Boop. You know, it just makes it look like I have more of a wrap coming from behind. Because without it, you see how my shoulder gets a little bit of pop? I like that. I like that. Yeah, looks. And that's all running off of the iPad here. And this is all through Amaran. They're all Amaran lights. They're all the more affordable aperture lights. And I've had this iPad for years. I bought it for $100. It's been sitting here forever. It's got a cracked screen, but it still runs the app. So I'm glad that I'm using this for something. I wish I knew what year iPad this is because it's so old. Here, let's go to settings. I want to tell you guys how old it is. I don't use this other than to run this app. This is an iPad Mini 2. I don't even know what that means. An iPad Mini 2. When did the iPad, I'd like to know, when did the iPad Mini 2 come out? iPad Mini 2 release date. Okay, so this thing came out November 12th, 2013. I bought this for $100 after it was already old. So I'm glad that it still works.
I'm glad that it still works. The only other thing I need to work on is obviously my audio. Pictionary, dictionary. Terry's tech savvy. Missed your live rides. Watched you when lockdown first happened. That was a classic. Oh man, that was fun, man. It was wild because no one was out riding around. Oh, you ordered the stick and something else? Oh no. There's a link for all that stuff. I have like affiliate links for that stuff. It's all good. Yeah, you like the light hitting the bike? It's pretty nice right now. Look at that. Oh, it's not gonna look very good right here because I have the camera exposure a little higher. But yeah, on this frame it looks great. Oh yeah, Tatum sits behind me, but she's rarely here. She actually has a shoot here on Monday, so we will not be doing a live stream on Monday. How do you like the Cydio crates? Damn, holler dollar. Good eye, bro. That was an Instagram ad pushed at me, and honestly, I love them. The only time I've ever bought something through Instagram, they definitely were marketing at me, because when I first moved in, I had a bunch of cable. I still have a bunch of cables and stuff and little things that I needed to be put away, but not in a box. They need to be kind of semi-organized so that they work great. And the fact that they stack on top of each other is like really cool. And they have like the built-in organizers. Like it's just a lazy, like I could have made something like that, but it's durable. It's not like thin plastic. They're great. They're expensive for what they are though. The studio is boss. Yeah, smash that like button, Brian. I've been working on it, dude. Trying to get this shit together. It's taken me a long time. I rarely use. There it is. This seamless here. So those are on rollers. Those are put up for Tatum, really. But I have a blue screen. It's like green screen. That I've used. I tried to use before. I just don't have the right lights. I don't have enough light to kick on the blue screen perfectly. You know what I mean? Like I have lights. It's just like I've learned to not like these are set up and I want them to be set up only for this. Like I don't want to have to break them down. I don't mind like moving that light back there, my backlight, but this key light, like I don't want to ever move the key light, I want it to be here. So when I come in, I can just turn the stream on. I don't have to reset shit. You know what I mean? It's all about efficiencies. And the more you still, what is that? Paying Peter and Paul and all that? Like, yeah, don't do that. Leave it set up. Thanks for the tour. Looking tight. Otto's a dope artist too. I'd love to buy one of his pieces one day. Yeah, I have like a collage right here, and then I have one of his neon pieces here. I'm blessed. Bro, is this a button? Do you need food, clothes? What are you talking about? I have a mini too. It's good for reading books and watching YouTube. That's about it. Oh, man. Next trip out to SF. I don't know, man. I'd love to go and be out there in the winter for sure. Or like even like March. It would be sick to be able to go out there with a mountain bike and just hang. I would love to bring like this, even the Sentinel or even the Cannondale would be a fun bike out there. Honestly, I can get so much riding in. It just depends, man. I don't know. Can you give me a link for the lights? Oh, for the lights? Yeah, I can get you a link for the lights. Let me see. Amaran. So they're aperture, but I'll send you the ones that I have, okay? I'll just go straight to buy. Excuse me. Dude, I absolutely hate websites that have huge video entrances that won't, so it delays the shopping experience. It's like, dude, I don't need a big video splash page. Okay, so I have this one, and I have PX. Yeah, I have the C. Okay, so this is the first one I have. This is for Power Chroma. So that's the Amaran 100X. No. Sorry, don't click that. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't have the X. I have the D. Fuck. Amaran. Oh, they changed the name of these lights. Yeah, I have the D because the D's here. I have the daylight one because it has more power here. So this is the 200D. And then this is the one that is all set up with colors. You can do all colors. It's pretty nice. And then I have the 100. Where is it? The fuck is going on here? Okay, it's hidden over here. And then I have the 100D as my key light here. So here are Jesus, what the hell? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to click that button. Starting soon again. So yeah, those are the lights. Twitch stream Monday, possibly. Yeah, I'm definitely committed to doing at least 30 hours of streaming in October. So I have like 2 weeks to do that. You know why I'm doing hours, right? Let's see. So D is key light. No, D is daylight. X is bicolor. So X, the difference is that the diodes in the LEDs, the diodes are, if you have an X, there's diodes that are more warm for like tungsten lighting, and then there's half that are for daylight. So it doesn't push as much power because of it, right? Does that make sense? Because like you can only have, you only technically, I think you might have more than half power, but it's only about half, right? Because half of them are tungsten, half of them are daylight. So when you have a daylight, the whole thing can be daylight diode. Does that make sense? And I don't really need to, I leave my camera on as at 56K, and then I keep my key light on daylight. So then I can change, the light behind me all I want, right? I can do this color one. If I want to like throw weird color in the room, like I did earlier, let me see. Like just as like a color splash, like this red. See the red color now? Or like a blue or whatever. Like, but my skin tones are always going to look the same, right? So like I don't need I feel like a bicolor light with the X at the end of the light would be more useful if you were using these lights and using them in different scenarios. But because I'm in a locked in scenario, like daylight's fine. So if you were using these lights for like your studio space, Power Karma, I would get daylight as well and just lock your camera in. And if you want to throw color, you just get that 60, what is it called? I forget what it's called. But the one, the square banked one that does full color, and just use that. You know what I mean? This one's nice. I like the like yellowish. We got a little green. You can really get twitchy with it. Look at that. Now we got Twitch colors. This one's fine. We'll do some blue for now. Yeah, so these lights are dope. Yo. Jesse Shotland, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. It's been a hot minute. What's the red horizontal line? Oh, those are just like little LED strips. Those are also color changing, but the remote's dead. I have those on a switch, so they just turn on and off. In fact, a lot of this stuff is on a switch that I can easily like flip on and off. Christopher Dorrell. I don't know if you were here earlier, but the last 2 streams, I've been thanking you for becoming, everyone in the chat. Christopher Dorrell is a XX1 channel member. So shout out to you. Thank you for supporting way over the top with the channel. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you. I'm glad that you, you're here and I can actually say it to you right now live. So thank you. TJ Bogle loves the aperture lights. Yeah, I have. So these are all the Amaran lights, which I didn't know that they work with the app until a little more recently. And it's amazing that they work with the app, because now, like I have the light that's doing the blue color way the hell up here, like way up in the corner out of the way. And it's, I wouldn't normally want it up there because I would have to go up there and turn knobs on it. But now that it's all ran through the app, I can put it way out of the way. And being way up there, it does a lot. Like it spreads the color out a lot. Like that's how it's hitting everything so nicely, because it's way up. It just has a nice like diffuser on it. It's just like spreading everywhere. And the app is what really sets it off. And it took me until 2 weeks ago to set up the app properly, right? Do you think it's appropriate to play loud music while riding? Holy shit. I don't play loud music. I like to play loud music depending on the scenario. If I'm in the city, I'll play music loud enough that I can hear cars around me, but not when I go through parks or I stop riding, I turn it off. If you watch my streams, you'll see how I do it. Yo, Power Karma, dude, gifted 10 memberships on YouTube. I forgot that you can do that. Yo, thank you, man. Holy shit. I forgot that they're like, YouTube's like copying Twitch in a way. Yo, everyone who just got a membership, Hevlocks, Dimitri, yo, and you got a good selection here. Juan Rodriguez, Lucas, Axel, John Flynn, and everyone else who got one also. Shout out to y'all. But those names, they are people who have been here watching the streams for a long time. Dude, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Power Karma is exactly as the name states, dude. He's a powerful force in the karma. Power Karma supported the stream across the U.S. Over and over, helped the stream out all the way across. So it was great to have such support and the community there to watch us go through our trials and tribulations. Glance Droll. Yeah, dude. It doesn't let you select a user like Twitch. I was targeting Dimitri. That's dope that he got one. Trent Sanders wants to know what my favorite bike to ride at the moment. My favorite bike to ride right now is the All City Super Professional. I don't have it in the studio right now. It's downstairs because I wrote it in this morning. I do have a video on it. Let me see. I think it's on the More Terry B channel. Yeah. I like how many times I get quad lock ads. Also, does this happen to you guys on YouTube? An ad pops up, you hit pause, and then it starts playing again, and you have to hit pause again. They're so good at doing that. Here we go. So there's a video there on my All City Super Pro. So that's the bike that I like to ride right now. It's not completely built. I've been building this bike since last December. It's been a while. It's taken a long time. It's sat around for a while too. I've been waiting on a fork basically forever. Supposedly it's coming in. I don't know. It should be in here by the end of the month. If not, I should write an email now, honestly. Brandon, what size All City is it? You should put a link in the chat if you can. Nicholas wants to build up a Thai Cosmic Stallion. Oh, that's dope. Nice wall mount. Where did you get it? Wall mount what? What you talking about? What's on the wall? What's going on the wall? Anything? Are you talking about the bike stand? It's not on the wall. Damn, look at the lighting on the bike now. It's getting crazy. It's probably overexposed. Yep. That's all right. It sold. Yeah, that would probably sell quick, dude. Do you prefer drop bars or flat bars for city riding? It depends on the bike. If I'm on a track bike, right now I prefer drop bars because that's the only bars I have on my track bike, and that's the way I ride my track bike. But I do have an orange, you see that orange bike down here? I have a frame that I'm going to build up one of these years, and it's a track bike. I can throw brakes on it too. It's a mash, it's the mash steel frame. So it has like cantilever posts on it, but you can run fat tires on it. So I want to run a big ass Victoria Randonneur on the rear, and really give it a go. You know what I mean? And put flat bars on it and ride it in the city with like more of like a chiller gear ratio, more spinny, like a 47-17 or something. You know. Outcast Owls Live. Hello from Spokane, Washington. My friend been watching forever. Yo, dude, thank you for the $2 and thank you for the shout out. It sounds like you do live streams as well. What's up? Let's compose group crowdsourced email to Wound Up. Yeah, everyone hit Wound Up with some emails. Be like, where's Terry B's fork? Now, do not do that, please. That's messed up. Novelist Die, what's up, dude? Is the Low Pro out? What does that mean? Is the Low Pro out? Are you talking about my old Low Pro? Are you talking about like buying a Low Pro? Have I seen the new Specialized Diverge STR? No, I haven't, but I'm down to look with you right now. Let's see. There we go. Full suspension? Oh, they're just riding on it right now. It just came out like just now, bro. Jesus, you're quick on it. All right. Here, let's check this out real quick. Here we go. Get out of here, dude. I don't want your pop-ups. Diverge STR. Oh my God. Look at that rear end. What is that? Here, let's just look at the frame. What the fuck? So it's got future shock in the front and the rear. Instead of the bike, future shock technology increases control without what? What? 30 millimeters of travel in the rear. Oh, I see how that kind of works. Does it slide on that mechanism? Huh. 47 millimeter with a 700C and 2.1s on 650B. Internal SWAT is really sick. I'm down with that. That's crazy, dude. Here, let's look at one of the complete bikes. Let's look at the fucking STR. Does that have? Yeah, that has SRAM on it. Nice. I'm not looking at no Shimano shit over here, okay? I'm just kidding, guys. The new Shimano stuff's good. Oh, they have my size. Should we buy it? It's only $14,000. Dimitri, you got that for me, baby? Damn, dude. It's got Eagle gearing. See, this is what's up. Like, this is they're building gravel bikes how I want a gravel bike. Except for I still want a dropper, and it probably wouldn't work on this bike. Look at this thing. It's insane. That rear shock system is kind of wild. I'm curious where it flexes. Where's the second pivot point, though? I see this. Okay, so where does it move independently from the seat tube here in the stays? Does this slide a little bit? Because I see this, and I know how the front works already. They've had the front future shock. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like maybe this floats. Maybe this seat tube. Oh, this whole seat tube floats. I bet. And it pivots. I wonder if it pivots left, right, up, and down. Maybe I should read. Let's read this, huh? With future shock suspension front and rear, the new Diverge STR delivers compliance without compromise. By suspending the rider instead of the bike, future shock technology increases control and efficiency while decreasing fatigue. So you'll be riding farther and faster over chunkier terrain than you believed possible. And the Diverge STR does this without the weight, sluggish pedal response, and inefficiency of other suspension systems. The S-Work Diverge STR starts with our FACT 11R carbon frame set with front and rear future shock suspension. Okay, I want to know about how it works, though. Let's just skip over all that shit. They're just talking about the build. It doesn't say anything how it works. Maybe we got to watch a video or something. I'm curious. It looks like it's all in the seat tube, though, right? Let's see what you guys are saying about it. Looks like a gimmick. I don't know. Shimano. Shimano is one of the big companies. Shimano, Trek, and Cannondale. They're companies that There's other companies too, obviously, Cervelo and whatever. But we'll just say those 3 companies. They're the biggest, and they're the ones who have the money to be able to push and try new technology. I don't know. I'm into it, but I'm also not into that price tag. And I'm also not into a bike that has that many moving parts. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, but I bet you it's a dope bike. Like if I had one, I would probably, I bet you it rides awesome. But it's like, how do you work on that? That's my only concern is like, how do you work on that? I'm sure it's complicated, but there's probably proprietary tools and whatever. But it's pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Looks pretty cool. You can say it's a gimmick. Maybe. Yeah. They've had Future Shock on the front of their bikes for a couple years now. So, and I know someone who has one, and he loves it. So. So that's my only concern, but it looks cool. It looks weird. It's definitely new. It's something weird, I will say I do like the SWAT on the Specialized bikes. That's one cool thing about those bikes. If you don't know what SWAT is like their little storage system. You can kind of see it here. So normally there's a water bottle there, but it opens up. So you can stash things inside the frame. Let me see if there's a better photo somewhere. Nope, not really. These are just stats and shit. Maybe there's a photo. There's a photo of the fucking suspension there. Give me some photo of the SWAT, bro. Give me some SWAT. There's no SWAT photos, but this box right here. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. It's pretty cool because you can stash shit in the frame, which then, sometimes you don't need a huge frame bag. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you're just doing you don't need a saddlebag anymore because you can just throw in your tools in there. I don't know. I think it's cool. It's like dead space in the bike. If you're riding the carbon bike already and there's room in there, that's fucking cool, man. Anyways, let's go back to the top. I also should get off the stream in a little bit because we were way past an hour. Have you heard of Moots? Yeah, I know Moots. David Velasquez is asking. Yeah. When is the next NY Alley Cat? I'm sure there's one this weekend. I'm not familiar, but I don't know for sure. I haven't really been paying attention because my foot's been hurt. But this Saturday, if you're in New York at 5 p.m., I'm gonna be posting the flyer on Instagram. But I'm sharing how I shoot cycling videos. So I'm explaining how you would shoot bicycle videos, like whether it's a vlog, talk kind of similar to the video I made about the GoPro Hero 11 settings. It's going to basically set you up to ask questions to yourself before you start filming. Like, what are we doing? Am I just riding by myself? Am I riding with a friend? Am I riding like this? Am I doing like that? And then it sets you up to get the best, set yourself up to ask yourself the right questions to position the camera the best for you. So anyways, that's happening on Saturday at 5 p.m. But the address and everything, all that stuff is going to be on a flyer. I'll post it tomorrow on my Instagram story. Okay. So if you're in New York and you want to hear me babble on about cameras and filming cycling, then there you go. All right, let's get back to this chat here. Novelist is asking if I got rid of the GoPro. I sold it to a Twitch subscriber, before, maybe in May or April even, months ago. Yeah, I sold it a long time ago. Let's see. Head over to Taiwan and get it from the source for a fraction. Sure. Sure. Wafda, how many times have you went to Taiwan and got bikes for a fraction? I'd love to know. Specialized University on YouTube, really good video. Yeah, I bet, dude. A seat tube shock mounted with a dropper could be a wild ride for sure. Taints of the world rejoice. Looks like a gimmick, says Eric. I kind of agree, but it, like I said, it's specialized. They try stuff, Sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't. PowerCon was supposed to get an e-bike, but it's not being delivered yet because of the lockdowns. Yeah, there's still supply shortages, man. Ray G, do you have any tips on keeping a low profile while leaving and returning to your place in the city? A low profile? What do you mean? I just don't film. I don't film out of my, out of my house where I live. This is my workspace, and I don't mind if people know where this is. It's not a secret where this building is. But my house, although you can probably take a good guess on what neighborhood I live in, but I don't ever really share that. And I don't want that to be public information, but if someone did know or found out, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I don't feel like I'm, a huge, YouTube success or star or something. I'm not like Casey Neistat or something. You know what I mean? I'm sure that would be more devastating if you had that much of a following, right? You'd have the chances of having weirdos show up at your house are greater and greater with the more people that follow you. So I don't feel like I'm in that situation. It's good for me to separate work from home, and work is YouTube work now. So keeping YouTube away from my house, right? At this point, just buy a full suspension cross-country bike and put drop bars on it. Possibly, maybe. I bet you this bike is still faster. I'm really digging some of the member submission vids. That Welsh gravel one is incredible, says Jay King. Yeah, man. Those videos don't get a lot of views, unfortunately, but maybe we got to work on the thumbnails and the titles and stuff. I don't know. Whatever. That doesn't mean success, but a successful video. But I'm glad that you like it. Yeah. There's a lot. There's one channel member who submits a lot, the most out of everyone else. But the submissions are always open if you guys want to submit. I was thinking of figuring out where to put those videos if they end up kind of bogging down this channel, but we'll get to that when I can think out a good spot for it. Amir, what's up, dude? Leaving and returning with bikes? What do you mean, leaving and returning with bikes? What about it? Like leaving the studio with a bike and then coming back with a bike? I don't know, man. I have no idea, man. I don't look at things like that. I've had more than one bike for 10 plus years, so yeah, I don't know. It looks like a hardtail with a dropper replaced with a shock, possibly. Have you checked out Bamboo Bicycle Club in London? The ingenuity looks on point, but I'm curious to know how much the bike flexes. Yeah, Bamboo is not the stiffest stuff, man. It does flex, especially in the chainstays. Especially a big guy like me. I don't want a Bamboo bike. But I do, however, have those I'm fucking up their name again. I have the bamboo bars on the Cannondale, and the flex there is intentional, and it's comfort. It's like for comfort. They're great, but I don't know if I'd want that same type of flex in like a bike frame. You know what I mean? Where I'm like putting power down. Is that SWAT on every Specialized? Nah, it's not. It's not. Matt Ford, what's up, dude? Also, I am not sure how suspending the rider would increase stability since the whole frame moves anyways. I'm sure it's pretty stiff. I'm sure it's just on big, like, bumps. It looks to me that the chain stays or seat stays rather like are meant to flex. That's how it works. Hope that talk is filmed. It's not gonna be filmed. You just got to come out. That jacket is dope. Thank you. This jacket is Arc'teryx, and Amir helped me get this jacket. Thank you, Amir. Yeah, kind of like a meet and greet, but I imagine the people who are in there I've already met before. I imagine. Hello from Romania. Hello, Andrea. Will that be a video for non-NYC folks? Probably not. I can't promise that. I can't set up. I don't know how that would work. I don't know how that would work because it would be it would be tough. You know what I mean? Matt Ford, do you like the new badges, dude? It now encapsulates the whole SRAM experience. Dimitri, I will not play your video without photos, bro. How cold is it in NY right now? I don't know. It's not that cold. Drew Q wants to know if there's any plans to bring back the Hotline Gator. Possibly. It would be cool to do an all over print design for that. I'm supposed to be talking to somebody today about a designer today about some things. So I'm excited to see what she has planned. The chat video lag on YouTube is much longer than Twitch. No, I'm just super behind on the thing. I'm like way behind. It seems like Specialized should have made a bamboo seat post. Matthew B, what's up? Any advice for a new bike YouTuber? Just cracked 100 subs. Yeah, keep at it. Experiment with what works. And don't be afraid to experiment. And if you wanna grow fast, or that's actually what I was about to say. If you want to grow fast, don't. Slow and steady. Amir Tusi with the ka. My boy Amir with the Nagasagawa. The stream is going strong, bro. We're still in here, dude. You have a Cannondale with the head shock? Hell yeah. The head shock on those old Cannondales are dope. Yo, what's up, Ben? Good to see you, dude. There's a video about that shock on that bike on YouTube. I'm sure there is. Is SRAM NX derailleur compatible with 8-speed? No. Carnell, don't do that. There's no reason to do that. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. Don't go chopping things up like that. The throw on those derailleurs are set to a certain amount, and the spacing is different. So like, although I wouldn't say it wouldn't work, it could work, but who knows, man? You know what I mean? Yo, Brian Williams. Brian. Yo, Brian, dude. I'm just putting the goddamn YouTube thing to meeting you the other day. Now I know. Brian, dude, what's up? We met. Oh, dude. That's Yo, what up, dude? I didn't know. Oh, man, bro. I didn't know shit. I didn't know you were a channel member, man. I love meeting in person and, you know, not knowing anything like that. But damn. Good to meet you. The stream is going strong. I got to pee a little bit. Let me turn this on.
Let's see. Oh. Is this thing going to follow me? Yeah. Let's turn this thing on. Ooh. Where did I put my phone at? Oh, I left it over here. It's over here. It's on my bike stand. There we go. Let's see. Works perfect on friction shifters if you cut the limiter. Ah. What happened? Why did this not follow me? Hello? Hello? Come on over here, guys. Gotta stand up for a minute. Are those bamboo bars rated for jumping? Nah, I wouldn't jump on those bars. But I did, however, film in the Marin Headlands. We did like a 65-mile ride, and I was on that bike with those bars and riding some fast and hard single track, and also some like short, real steep stuff with like drops and stuff on the e-bike with all the extra weight, and they were fine. In fact, they were comfortable. So I wouldn't put them on my mountain bike to like go to the bike park. Hell no. I wouldn't put them, the way that those bars are swept back, I wouldn't even put those on any of my mountain bikes. But they're perfect on the e-bike. They would probably work just fine on the All City as well. They would work great on that bike as well for the way that I ride it. But yeah, for city or like light trail use or even like bike packing, I think it would be, they're fine, you know? They're comfort. That Drunk Nightmare cruise with Crusher, Tony, and you was the best. All your hotline rides are dope, but that one had so much going for it. Mark David, I'm glad that you appreciate that. Weren't I going to do some work on the bike? I did. I took the pedals off. That was it. I know Terry ain't down with the friction though. Nah, I'm not into that. I like precise shifting. It's like saying you don't want to use a, you know, like, you know what? I don't want to use a cell phone because I got a rotary phone at the house that works just fine. Like, fuck out of here. Well, you know, with a rotary phone, you don't have to plug it in to charge it. And they say the same thing about my shifters, dude. I just know, I just like the way it feels, man. It fucking shifts. But it's not for me, but I understand the appeal. I just don't have a bike for friction shifters. Can you imagine putting friction shifters on the 22? That would be terrible. I'd hate myself for that. All right, Pictionary, we'll see you. I just, the way that the electrics, if you can get, there is a price thing. There's a huge price thing. Like, you can't expect people to, you know, pay the price for electric shifting. It's expensive. But I guarantee you it's going to start trickling down in price and getting cheaper and more affordable. And, you know, people will, there will still be cable shifting available, because people will always want that reliability of being and being able to fix it out on the road for like touring and stuff. But man, the way that electric shifting feels is just so nice. You push the button, and you don't even have to put any energy. It's just like a little click, and you know that that thing is shifting. Feels good. Feels good until it doesn't, and your left shifter stops working, like what happened to me on tour. Yeah, Russ at Pathless Pedal is all about friction. Oh, totally, but he rides a different way, right? He rides, like, it's cool that people are into different things, you know? He likes a genre. He likes a type of bike. Like, I like that he rides on dirt and, like, you know, a lot of, like, double track and single track and bikes that look weirdly mountain bike / cruiser / road bike. Like, I like the bikes he rides. I like that type of bike, and I like what he rides, but how we would both approach riding on that stuff is a little different. Like, I want to get my tires off the ground, and I want to ride a little faster than he rides, you know? That's all it is. And there's times when I want to be mellow too, and you can ride mellow on that, you know? We just like different stuff. What brand are your red cycling sunglasses? Red sunglasses, let me see. Russ rides in Crocs. Yeah, I bet you he does. Like I said, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't have any red glasses, man. I'm looking right now. Are you talking about like these trail lenses? You talking about these trail lenses right here? These are old ass glasses. These are just the Oakley, they're fucking gross though. I don't even know the name of these. These are the Radar EVs. These are like the longest running glasses that I've had cycling. I have 2 pairs of them. But my favorite glasses right now are these orange glasses. And all I have are these yellow frames, but these have trail lenses. And I swapped out, I found my black. So these are my favorite for riding trails right now. I just wish I might pop the lenses out and paint the yellow black. We'll see. These have a little too much volume in their appearance, if you know what I mean. Hell yeah. Nah, I don't ride in flops, dude. I ride in bedrocks, baby. On your PogChamp vid, there were some big, bright red ones. I don't know. Those are my only glasses right now. Oakley EVs. I have these ones. They're Oakleys as well. And I have some Smiths that are clear lens. These ones are Prisms. I think these are the Sutros. These were like gifted to me. These guys. These ones are gifted to me. These are blue though. Where'd the black ones go? I fucking lost them. I left them on a fucking airplane, dude. I'm so mad. Yeah. I don't use pedal straps, so I have no thoughts on them. Just common. I don't mess around with those. Hold on real quick. I keep hearing the door slam and my bike's down there. I just want to make sure no one's stealing my shit. There's just a lot of banging and slamming going on. We got people working on the roof right now, so I don't ever know what's happening. You keeping my Burgundy Mountain, my Transition Sentinel right here? Yeah, this is my only full suspension bike. This is the bike that I go and ride like real shit on. Yeah, I'm keeping that for sure. When am I building the Mash Hardtail? I don't know, man. I have no idea. I have a back wheel for it. I have no idea, man. I have zero ideas when that thing's getting put together. I'm not in a rush, you know? It's fine. I just wanted to hurry up and buy one before they sold out. It's not discussed already. It's just, I don't have a fork. I don't have a headset. I don't have a headset, I don't have a fork. I need the whole bike. I have bars. Yeah, I have bars and a stem for it. And I have a chain ring. That's all I have for it. I need like seat post. I need tires. I have a cassette for it. Yeah. I need a derailleur, shifter. Yeah, I need brakes. There's a lot of shit I need for it. So, not anytime soon. But once it's ready, it's gonna be sick. I'm gonna put a rigid fork on it, most likely, because there's no I have the Cannondale, I have the Sentinel. I have to make it a different bike, you know. So I'm gonna put a rigid carbon, probably a whiskey fork on there. Whew. All right. No thoughts on fixed gear chains, man. Sorry. No thoughts. I would get any chain you can get your hands on. All right, man. This has been a most excellent Thursday live stream. Shout out to everyone who's out here in the chat. Yo. Thank you for watching. Huge shout out to the channel members, new channel members and old. I want to make sure I go back and thank my here we go. So, new channel members, TJ Bogle, Andrew Amundsen, and Stuart Liu, thank you so much. Also, huge shout out to Power Karma for the gifted 10 subs. And a huge shout out to the only XX1 channel member, that's Christopher Dorrell. Thank you, sir, for being here and for the extra support. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you. We'll see you soon. Stay soiled, everybody. We got Crop Top in the chat. Crop Top, if you're feeling better, dude, you should swing on over. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Peace. I got to work on some